Every great motorcycle adventure starts with a simple plan. Ride from Brisbane to Texas, then on to Kyogle, before heading home to Brisbane. Easy. What could possibly go wrong? The crew consisted of Deb, Dan, Paul, and the legendary Handsome John. 4 experienced riders. 4 sensible adults. Or so they believed. The ride out of Brisbane was perfect. The weather was great, the roads were fantastic, and everyone's confidence was sky high.
So it all started well, but it wasn't long before Paul decided he wanted to do some fancy riding. So when you get up to this first corner here, you'll see a corner heading out to the right where the arrow is. Remember that for later. So I go up the road a bit and then here Paul decide to park his bike over the side there. So, yep, you can't park there, Paul. Let's have another look at that. Yep, he's parked his BMW on its side over there. That's not what you're meant to do. Good work, Paul. You did well with the modifications, that racing stripe on the front of your bike. You proud of that?
Well, somebody moved my cheese.
We continued along Pretty Gully, or was it Rocky River Road, until we got through to Tenterfield. That's when we stopped for some lunch, but first Deb had to try and ride off the side of the road into a gutter. Luckily, through good skills and riding, she just missed that hole in the right side of the road there. It was a good save, and then we got into Texas and we stayed in these hotel rooms. They were pretty good, but they were a bit short, the beds. Then this kangaroo decided it wanted to play for a bit, and then it changed its mind and ran in the other direction. So it was close, but no cigar. Then Paul decided he wanted to eat, and stuff himself he did. After finishing his food, he decided he wanted to talk about how much he loves kangaroos.
Actually, the ones with the black nose, they're the ones I say that I do like.
They're the nice ones.
They just stay there and do nothing. Oh, he's a wallaby, he's not a kangaroo. Well, there you go, he's a wallaby.
Outside Texas, there is some amazing, fast, open roads. There's also some strange people walking around with wheelbarrows. That was a bit curious. Then we continued on to some more open roads, and Paul decided he wanted to smash into the back at Dan just to give him a bit of a cuss. Dan did a magnificent save, and then we were off again. This was a side quest out to a little lookout, and then we finally got into Kyogle, where we stayed in the commercial hotel. It was a nice room, although it had a hand basin and no toilet, which was a bit suspicious. Then a foggy start to the day, then up through the border ranges. Great track, no dust. It was a little slippery on some of the red dirt. It was a dog, or could have been a dingo, don't know. Then these nice little rainforesty roads were really nice over little bridges. Then we finally made it to Brisbane.
Thank you for buying the rooms and stuff. It could rain.
Oh, yeah, it was meant to rain the whole weekend.
And then yesterday, I think you're always behind the rain.
Jeez.
When I got home, I realised my exhaust had been broken off for the last hour or so, and it was just rattling around at the back there. Cass was happy to see me, and so we all had a great weekend, thanks to Deb, Dan and Paul for his stunt riding.